follows the ball. We can wait to the shaking hands pretty much, and I've got no, constructed intro or anything. It's just off the top of my head. Hello and welcome to this League One men's match of the round at Hensley Athletic Field to take place this afternoon between Hakoah FC and Inter Lions. If there's one thing we can nearly promise or guarantee from a Hakoah perspective, it's goals, with plenty of goals flowing in their recent fixtures. While Inter Lions have recently turned the corner with 2 wins on the trot as they look to escape the bottom 2. Hello, my name's Justin Smith, the League One men's reporter and apparently now commentator, and I'm here to take you through the game. We'll start off with the Hakoah lineup, who come in after a midweek cup contest with Rockdale Illidan. In goal will be Nicky Lowe, with a back four of Mitch Knight, Connor Shattuck, Galen Dorigo, Mac Liversidge. In the midfield will be Sam Young, Takagi Ryoma, Nick Drummond, and the front three will be Nick Tooley, Ben Fuchs, and Valentine Cunny. They are, of course, coached by Craig Sharpley, who has been in the gig for quite a few years now, after emerging from their youth setup. As we just wait for kickoff to take place, I will take you through the Inter Lions lineup shortly after. And we are underway, and Inter have done what is quite the trend in football recently and kicked the ball straight into touch. As we see Inter have won the ball back, and an early effort on goal has gone, taken a deflection wide. For the visitors, in goal will be Evan Davis. And in front of them will be Michael Mannion, Alessio Sensig, Zach Svilagoy, and Malcolm Ward. In front of them in the midfield will be Patrick Scabilio, Antonio Caruana, Thomas Whiffen, and the front three will be James Curry, Ned Armson, and Owen Duke. They are coached by Nick Pareca. Just wait for the ball to settle down. Hakoah Nicky Lowe will roll it out to his centre back. Connor Shattuck to Sam Young in midfield, who returns favour. The ball is now with Inter as they look to move the ball forward. The hosts do have a positive record this season at home, with 4 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses across their 7 games as we approach the halfway point. Most recently, they won away from home at Newcastle Jets by 5-3. So, as I said, goals could be on the cards here. If we're looking for a key player in that team, it's Nicholas Tooley, number 7, who's just got a hat-trick in that game against the Jets. I have the ball on that far side. Rather pleasant conditions today. Not quite the winter chill you would expect in May, but Hakoah take it through the center of the field to Cunny, who offloads it. And it's out for a throw-in on this near side. We have our first corner of the contest for Hakoah, who will set it up from the left side. And it looks like Takagi looks like the player to take it, and it looks like it's going to be an in-swinger. Bit of a scramble there. In to defend desperately. It's out for another corner on this right side this time. Inter just struggling to get the ball out of the danger area with multiple set pieces now. Takagi with the delivery, and it's headed over the bar by, I want to say, Connor Shuddick that time. Of course, on paper, Inter 16th, but they've won their last couple against Bankstown City, and last week they got the better of Dulwich Hill at home. In fact, they've only conceded two goals in 270 minutes leading into this one. Most notable of which is they score their goals mostly in the last half hour of contests recently. Malcolm Ward plays it forward into midfield, and the referee gives him a reprieve with that award of a free kick. This goes to they work the ball down on this near flank before it goes out for a goal kick. Of course, we've singled out a danger man for Hakoah. For Inter, it's James Curry who has been most threatening in front of goal. Curry wearing the number 10 for the Lions. Hakoah work the ball around the back. Long ball looking for Tulane. He's won it going forward, but he can't link up with a teammate. And it's Inter's turn to go forward quickly in transition, but it falls to Nicky Low in goal. He'll once again play it from the back. Low plays Dorigo. Goes to Shattuck this time. Shattuck. To Liversidge. Back to Low. Back to Shattuck. Out to Mitch Knight, who goes more direct, but it's intercepted and it's just trying to get their foot on the ball. Not that they seem to want it with that long ball forward just then, and it's back in Hakoah's possession. Dorigo. Back with Evan Davis for the Inter goalkeeper, who goes direct forward. Well dealt with by the Hakoah midfield. Corey. Inter look to exploit this left side. Skibilia. Corey. Out to the right back position. As it's their turn to have a bit of possession. There's a foul in a relatively dangerous position. You wouldn't expect a shot on goal from here, but a chance for the dangerous aerial threat to come forward. As we await this free kick from Zach Svilgoy. And he does have a cracking goal, and it's palmed away into the path of Ward, who's won himself a corner. Inter's turn to show what they have at the set piece. Bit of a kerfuffle to sort out there for the referee. This should be an in-swing as well from the right-hand side. And it's headed away for a corner on this side, the near side to the left. Nicky Lowe does well to palm that away out of danger, and then Nguyen to pick it up, and it's out for a throw-in on that far side. We are about 15 minutes into this one. Thanks for joining us on the Football New South Wales YouTube page. I'm Justin Smith, taking you through this one. Headed on by into Corey in a dangerous position. And he tries his luck, and it's well saved at the near post by Nicky Lowe. It's a good release out to the left. Just had a bit too much on it. Of course, if you're unfamiliar with this ground, it is probably more important to score first here, because it becomes easier to manage the game in terms of ball going out, and hence why this could be a bit of a cagey start to this one. Another factor, of course, would be that Hakoah FC suffered a midweek cup defeat to a very good Rockdale side by 5-0 on Wednesday night. Foul is given for Inter for a foul on Curry. Of course, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't have liked to be here on Wednesday night for a fixture here in the rain. As Inter once again look to build from the back. It's out for a throw-in on this near side. Cunny running at the defence. They're looking for support. And he can't find one, and it's the recovery in midfield that allows them to go again. Evan Davis on the ball now into goal. Ward. There was a man outside waiting for that ball in, but it's dealt with by the defender well. As Corey does look to win it, but it's Hakoah clearing their lines. Corey taking down the defender there. Of course, it is a front three for Inter, who have undergone a lot of change this season already. Perhaps expected with the change of head coach. As Hakoah went throw in a dangerous position. looks like Ned Armson is leading the line for the visitors, with Owen Duke also featuring. On from the right, and it's Fallon Shattuck who heads narrowly over. Apologies, I may have got that name wrong. It's Fallon Cunny who headed over. Davis launches it long. It appears to have come off and into the attack off there. Tooley looks to combine with, and it's out for throw. Made its way to the other flank, and it's Inter who had the ball, and it's an opportunistic effort from Owen Duke, I presume, from around halfway, which just a little warning for Nicky Lowe in the Hakoah net that he is capable. Dorigo to Shattuck. Gets it forward to Sam Young. And it's an Inter player who has won the foul with a free kick to on basically halfway. Bilio looks long for Duke, but it's once again Nicky Lowe who claims. It's once again Hakoah trying to work it out from the back. Shattuck. Exchanging passes with Dorigo there. He launches it forward with an optimistic ball, let's call it. And it's back in Inter Lions possession. Back in Hakoah's possession. Low with the ball at his feet under pressure, and he launches it long. Ben Fuchs on the far side heads it on, but once again it's recycled by Inter. It's out for throw on the far side. Through Fuchs, I assume. And it's a dangerous ball across the face, which is cleared out for Hakoah's third corner of the evening. Takagi Ryoma to take once again. Delivers to the near post and it's cleared away. More convincing fashion this time, and it's given Inter the chance to attack as they go forward quickly. Changing passes before an effort is over the top right hand corner. Of course, the Saturday kickoff does give us a chance to recap a bit of what happened in the league last night, as there were 3 games that took place then. A new ball is called for on the field. It was a big win for Blacktown Spartans last night, who won 3-2 over Bulls FC Academy, with the return of Aiden Kara playing a big part in that one. And we'll cover the other 2 as the evening goes on. Doriga. Shattuck. Back to low. He launches forward. Fuchs does well to make himself down, be a presence, and he's running forward, and it's a sliding challenge from Scibilio, which denies him the chance to go further. Davis. Tooley. And it's Inter who win the ball in this near side. They look to move it forward, but it's a foul on Mitch Knight, which gives Hakoah a free kick. Takagi, Young, Dorigo. Now to the Visage. Back to Shattuck. Now tonight, back to Shattuck again. Hakoah having plenty of possession in this area of the field. The trick will be breaking through these lines of defence, which Inter are adept at managing at this point. Waiting for the free kick to be taken on that left side. As it makes its way across field to Shattuck. Dorigo. To make use of that advancing wing back, I want to call him, on the left, but it's fallen into Inter's hands again. And it's now their turn to try and break through this well-set Hakoah defense so far. As it's a throw-in on that far side. To be taken by Liversidge. Inter who win the contest getting it forward, but it's quickly now Hakoah breaking forward, and it's Tooley pressuring Manu. It's back in Inter's possession through their centre back out to Manu. Takagi Ryoma with the ball, and it's ground, but it's fair, and it's Inter launching it forward. Just a bit scrappy there as it eventually settles for Hakoah. Connie Fuchs on the left hand side, plays it inside. It's Davis launching it forward in the direction of Armstrong, who wins it, and the ball was in Inter's possession in the midfield. It's a long ball has the potential to cause danger, but it's Inter dealing with it well. And it's out for Interline's throw-in on the right wing. Of course, according to my non-official clock, I want to say, it's about the half-hour mark of this contest. You probably can see on the far side the scoreboard is not keeping time tonight, so as it's Gabilia in a defensive midfield position. Got to say, the Hakoah press is doing well at limiting options to progress the ball forward for the Lions. Though that is a relatively easy escape in the end. So they have a free kick about 2/3 into the defensive half. Inter slowly progress forward. And it's down to their right back who can't quite get onto it. And it's out for a goal kick. Of course, that right back being Malcolm Ward. It's probably one of the longest serving Inter players in this lineup. That's off the top of my head, and so no guarantee that's completely correct, but we'll go with it for now as Hakoah look to build it down this near side. Ben Fuchs, who's picked it up on the left and looked to run at the defence, but it's retrieved well by Inter. It's another throw-in on this near side. Mitch Knight to Shadek to DeRiga, a combination we've seen several times this evening so far. By Inter. A lot of this game has been played in this mid-third of the field, you've got to say. So it's turned into a bit of a chess match so far. Evan Davis plays it toward outright. Duke Davis for Inter. Just perhaps settle it down. They go direct again. Duke controls it. It's a foul on halfway. Perhaps frustrations getting the better of the two sides there, and it's led to a yellow card. So Ben Fuchs. Launch forward as you would expect, and eventually cleared by Connor Shattuck in the Hakoah defense. It's Hakoah's turn to try and get through this congested midfield. Corey plays it behind the defense, but Shattuck does well to clean up. Just look to introduce a bit of tempo to this final 10 minutes before halftime. Big Mitch Knight to take the throw in on the near side. Thrown in a more advanced position as they to move it forward. Knight slips over and eventually loses it, but Mannion plays it back to Sensage. It's back to Evan Davis now. Sensage. Back to Davis. Plenty of time on the ball in this position as they move up. A few quick passes. Eventually makes its way through. But it's Shattuck who once again intercepts. Just a sign the game is becoming a little more stretched, and with that will become more opportunities for both sides, you would suggest. Honey lays it off, but it's once again dealt with by the Inter defense, and it's Duke taking it forward for Inter Lions, and it's through to Curry. His touch takes it beyond the keeper, Nicholas Lowe, to open the scoring and put Inter ahead. Of course, it could be a big goal for their confidence as they look to jump out of the bottom two. And it's once again that man, James Curry. Who gives them the lead with about 5 minutes left in the half. Lovely cross in from the right by Duke as well. As Hakoah get things started again. Shattuck. Exchanges passes with Dorigo. It's Mitch Knight. Mitch Knight. And it's Lowe has to do some sweeping up to deny Curry another chance. It's Nicholas Tooley who's making his way forward. Lovely square ball to Fuchs, who loses out in a challenge on the edge of the area. Very good work from Caruana there to deny him a chance. And it's a yellow card issued to... We'll get back to it in a second, as Nicholas, though, is caught into action. That yellow card issued to Nicholas Drummond in the Hakoah attack. Well, attacking midfield, technically. Into Lions with a throw here. Launched into the box. And it's good work from Drummond there to win the ball on the edge of the area and take it forward. Duke taking it forward, releasing a man outside him who delivers a lovely ball which is headed away at the far post. This left wing, Mannion launches it in, and it's headed out for a corner on that far side. Delivered in, cleared away at the near post, and it's Hakoah's chance to attack a defence which hasn't been set yet. And they win a throw-in inside their attacking half. It's on that far side which they looked to attack, but it's fallen to Davis again into Lions' goal. It's Gabilia exchanging passes with the centre defender on that far side. Ball was put over the top, which is cleaned up well by Shattuck, heading it back to Lowe. And it's Mitch Knight on the right here who exchanges passes with Shattuck. Once again, looking to work their way through this well set into Lions defence. Knight inside. Connie who eventually takes it out with not many options, so you can see his point there. Calling for support. We're just inside 2 minutes of the halftime break. It's 1-0 to Inter Lions, with the goal coming about 5 minutes ago. They're more than content to get to half-time at this point, by the look of it. We'll see if Hakoah has something to say about that in the next 90 seconds or so. It's headed on into the path of Tully, but it's Mannion who cleans up. And it's Shattuck. Dorigo back to low. Out to Shattuck again. It's eventually fallen for Hakoah in an attacking position as Tully looks to take it forward, but the ball is taken off him. And it is a good chance for Inter Lions. On that far side, Nikilo doing a great job cleaning up though to keep it at 1 goal. Throw-in launched into the box and it's headed away. It's Hakoah who try and release going forward but can't. We are into added time of the first half now. It's Hakoah who will eventually get the ball away. One last opportunity for Hakoah going into the break. As they work it down the left wing. And the referee calls half time on a half of full, not many chances, but it's Inter Lions who took one of theirs. And it was James Curry who gave them a lead in about the 40th minute, which they take into the half-time dressing room. We'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes for the second half. The lighting is getting worse. Yeah, but yeah, I was struggling in the last 10 minutes to actually see. 30 maybe.
Only when you want to go on. When you're prepped. Yeah, good idea. You got a good subs. Can you sub in the first half? You gotta get some binoculars. That's what you gotta get. You're everything. That's what you are. You're a wild card. Alright, we ready? Three, two.
And welcome back to Hensley Athletic Field for the second half of this match of the round contest between Hakoah FC and Inter Lions. It is Inter Lions who hold a goal lead going into the second half, with their goal coming with about 5 minutes left in that first period. As we get underway for the... Once again, I'm Justin Smith on commentary today for this contest. Very much thank you for tuning in and listening along and watching along, hopefully. Now, it's not going to be particularly easy to pick up any changes at halftime, but we will at least take you through the starting lineups for both sides as soon as this settles down a little bit. I think what you can expect from this early stanza of play is just an open game of football. It is Hakoah who attempt to launch their first attack. Down the left wing, that is. Launched into the 6-yard box, and it's headed out for corner on this near side. Delivered to the near post, and it's cleared out for a throw-in. About halfway into the attacking half. Liversidge looks to work it forward down the left, and it's out for another corner. From this left-hand side, or near side, as it appears on camera. It's delivered once again to the near post, and it's headed away. Inter look to get the ball forward for the first time in this second half. But it once again is picked up by Hakoah, who are in possession. I think there is a change at halftime, and Jordan McHale, who is coming for Hakoah. as we saw him get a touch just then, and it's another corner on the left-hand side, or near side. Hakoah looking to put more pressure on the Interlions defense. Which they eventually deal with. Evan Davis picking up the ball and winning a free kick. There's a yellow card given for Hakoah attacker there. Davis launches it forward to the left wing, and it's out for a throw-in on that far side. You assume Mitch Knight will be the one to take it. Interlions move it forward centrally. And it is a lovely interchange as they approach the box. Good position, and it's Ellen Duke who scores the second. Opportunistic finish at the far post. Just needed to stick a foot out and to put it in the back of the net. It's 2-0 to the visitors 5 minutes into the second half. Of course, Interlions chasing their third victory in a row. As Hakoah restart and go again, trying to apply pressure on this Interlions defense, who haven't been cracked in quite a bit of time now. It's out for another corner, the third or fourth of this half already. This time on the far side. Delivered to the back post, and it is headed goalwards, but it's taken a deflection out for another corner, this time on the near side. Headed away at first effort, and it's another ball into the area, and it's a very good save by Evan Davis to deny Valentine Cunny. Though in truth, it was in a favourable position for the goalkeeper. Pressure is released for a period for Interlions. They pass it around the back and to this near side where Ward picks it up and plays it across to a player a lot of space, who takes it forward and wins a free kick for his efforts. Alessio sends plays it forward, looking for Mannion, who can't get on the end of it. Bit of an optimistic ball forward down the left. Davis launches it forward. Headed on, cleared away. It's just a bit scrappy there before Hakoah will get the ball back. Work it down that far side touchline. And it does fall to Inter Lions. Armson, who takes it forward but is out-muscled in a challenge before Hakoah will win a free kick. So we have an Inter Lions player down, about to receive treatment. Of course, this does give us an opportunity to cover more of what happened last night in the league. As a part, there was action at the top with Blacktown Spartans winning against Pools FC Academy. There was also action at the bottom with Hurstville Zagreb claiming their first win in a while, winning 2-1 over Prospect United, which significantly eases the pressure for the team based in southern Sydney. And just while we have time, we can round it out and say that Newcastle Jets also claimed a big win over Bankstown City in the third game last night. It's been pretty tricky going for the top four sides in recent weeks. It really is a case of anyone can beat anyone in this league. As Sam Young picks it up and plays it forward to... And it's a long ball for Ben Fuchs, who plays it inside. Cunny with the ball. It's recycled back to Connor Shattuck, who plays it out to Mitch Knight. As a ball into the middle is dealt with by Evan Davis in composed fashion. It's Connor Shattuck who plays it forward down the left flank, and there's a heavy challenge there, but it's fair according to the referee, and Hakoah will win the ball. It's another chance for them to keep their foot on the gas, so to say. Shattuck forward, Cunny, who releases Ben Fuchs on this left-hand side, goes into the area. Lovely ball across, but it is dealt with by the Inter Lions defence once again. As we approach the hour mark of this fixture, throw-in is launched into the area, to the near post. Initially headed away, and cleared away, and it's now into Lions going forward before Nicky Loeb clears it, and a ball into the area is finds its mark on the far post, but it's a bit tricky to control. And out for a goal kick. Because, of course, Interline's with control on a scoreboard. Take their time with their restarts from now on. Owen Duke heads the ball on and wins a throw for his side inside the attacking half. Malcolm Ward. Duke. Back to his centre back and out to the far side in quick fashion. It's eventually cleared away by Shattuck in the Hakoah defence. And it's now Interlions who are having their turn in possession. And looks like Craig Sharpley is going to change things up with a change in a few moments. Back to the keeper. It's a long ball forward, which is eventually going out for the goal kick. And you would suggest that's when a change is going to be made. As the players come off at the near touchline, we should be able to spot who it is. I think it could be Nick Drummond. Yep, it is Nick Drummond who has come off, and in his place is Eli Shiard, you would suggest. Or that could be Cam Philpott. There's another option. As Hakoah have a throw on the far touchline, which is headed away back to Mitch Knight. To Liversidge. Ben Hooks. It's eventually ran into a dead end, and it's Inter who got the ball away. Quick Harmson. Inter have a chance to go forward, but it's dealt with well by a retreating defender. Hakoah now get things underway quickly. Cutting inside, ball through. Oh, and they've hit the post. They've hit the post. It's a warning shot for the visitors, who still lead the game 2-0. Can you check it out? And it's Hakoah who do have a goal back. Into just failing to clear their lines, and we've got a game on our hands now. Believe that could have been Eli Shiard, but I could be wrong there. Lighting conditions challenging here. As Inter Lions restart things, and suddenly there's an increased vigour about the home side. As Inter Lions get the ball and play it out wide. It's a great effort to get on the end of the ball by Duke, but he's won a throw. I can't say it. Anyway, it's Inter Lions to resume with a throw-in in an advanced position on the right. Malcolm Ward puts it in the centre, claimed by the keeper, but quite comfortably. As Hakoah win a free kick in a dangerous position on the edge of the area. As the wall is being set by the Inter goalkeeper, and it's a lovely effort which is palmed away as it headed for the right side of the net. And it's Inter who eventually get the ball clear. As shot is deflected and it's out for another Hakoah corner on the right, far side. Delivered into the centre, headed away initially, and it's Hakoah who get possession back on halfway to the left, and it's Inter Lions throw on the near side as Nick Pareka this time looks to make changes. Resume play. I think it was Cam Philpott to get the Hakoah goal, but we guess we'll have to wait for confirmation after the game with a triple sub on the cards for Inter Lions. I believe Owen Duke is a player to make way. Along with Ned Armson and Thomas Whiffen. And we'll let you know who's come on as it makes as they make themselves known to us here. Lovely interchange of passes from Hakoah, but it's Inter who win the ball in dangerous position, take it forward, and it's offside. The ball does find the back of the net, but it's perhaps just mistimed the run by a matter of a split second. One of the players who's come on was immediately involved in Mitch Smith. But we are approaching the 70th minute here. It is Inter Lions 2, Hakoah 1. And a yellow card has been offered after that confrontation just then. It's all lines with Hakoah having a free kick in their own half. Long ball forward to Philpott, and it's a throw is one on the near side with Fuchs out for a corner, and another opportunity for Hakoah to strike from a set piece. Short corner taken, and you'd have to say they'll want that taken again based on that delivery from Liversidge. Inter Lions look to go long again from the goal kick. They do win the ball in midfield from the second ball, but it's Hakoah who emerge from that passage of play with the ball. Evan Davis reclaims it quickly. Releases Ward down this near side. We can confirm James Andrian Arcos is another player who came on for the visitors, who still hold a goal lead. That player looks to take it forward. Got a physical presence about him. It's Phil Pott who plays it forward, but it's intercepted and Inter come again down the left. Good period of possession for the visitors here. Crossfield ball. It's a corner for Inter Lions this time. On this near side. James Curry to take the ball to the back post, which is headed across and cleared away. A missed kick from Manu nearly gave Hakoah an opportunity there. Inter Lions have a long ball forward, eventually cleared away by Nicky Lowe. It's back to working the ball down the right from Inter. But it is Ben Fuchs who takes it forward for Hakoah. Cross field. As they work it down the far touchline now. It is shepherded out nicely by Manu. You have just over 15 minutes left in this one, with a slender advantage for Inter Lions. As Inter Lions pick the ball up on the far touchline and win a foul basically on halfway. First warning, you would say, for Inter Lions there, for game management or time wasting, if you would like. And it's Nicky Lowe who picks up the ball in his own area. Played out to Liversidge. They slowly make it forward. And it's out for a throw. Of course, this isn't the only game to take place today. We can give you live scores in a couple of minutes when opportunity arises. So consider this your spoiler warning, as Nikki Lowe has another few touches of the ball. Have to say, Inter have just settled it down a bit after conceding that first goal. And it's a long ball which is cleared by Nikki Lowe, who goes keeper to keeper, coast to coast, before Evan Davis picks it up. Of course, in the other games today, MacArthur Rams are currently 1-0 down to Canterbury Bankstown at Linwood Park, or Linwood Stadium as they call it now. And we have a yellow card for, you would suggest, a foul on keeper Evan Davis off the ball. While elsewhere, Northern Tigers are currently locked 1-1 with Western City Rangers. It's Evan Davis launches it long, as they have done throughout this game. Ball out wide is just had a bit too much meat on it. Of course, Western City Rangers, who have undergone a coaching change recently, with Tim Aitken now in an interim role. As Hakoah get it back with a nice tempo in their attack now. Ben Fuchs floats it to the back post. And Mannion does well under pressure to clear it away. And finally, Dulwich Hill lead Rydalmere Lions 1-0. We await a long throw by the looks of it by Mitch Knight, which is headed at near post, but it is fired back in through a sea of legs, which in turn blocks it. As Inter now go forward on the in transition. Lovely ball. James Curry crosses it across the face, and it's eventually tapped home from close range to make it 3-1 for the visitors. You'd have to say Hakoah probably had the chance to clear that away before it was finished centrally. And you'd suggest Inter Lions supporters and players alike can breathe a breath of fresh air with that 2-goal lead restored. As Hakoah restart, now down 3-1. And Philpott goes wide quite early. And it's a corner on this near side again. Which is delivered in quickly. Eventually cleared back. Return to sender if you like. shot eventually comes on target, but it's easy pickings for Evan Davis. And it's into Lions who get it forward now. Hakoah in the attacking third. Philpott looks out wide, but it's intercepted. And takes an effort to get that close to the camera here, and I reckon a bit more power on it, and we would have had a worry or two. But it's into Lions looking to slow the game down with a double substitution here, which would clear out their bench. As we're inside the final 10 minutes now. And Hakoah did not like that challenge on the near side, which came well after the ball was played in. Referee with a few things to sort out. You suggest there's a fair bit of frustration here now, particularly for the hosts. Extended stoppage. We eventually get restarted with this free kick on the left flank. The hosts have just struggled to make those set pieces count as much as they would like in this second half in particular. And there's a foul won by Inter Lions. Inter Lions free kick on the far side. Of course, with no hurry to take it now. Davis looks to this near touchline, which Ward eventually cleans up and picks the ball up. Back to Davis. And it's a free kick to Inter in the attacking half. Delivered in. No trouble for Nicholas Lowe and Hakoah net, who releases down this near side. Philpott looking to make a nuisance of himself, but it eventually gets to Evan Davis. Davis just releasing it forward again. You can tell this has turned into a bit of a physical battle. And eventually out for Hakoah throwing deep in their own half. We have just over 5 minutes left in this one. As Mitch Smith picks it up, looks to combine with his fellow attackers before it's cleared away. And it's Malcolm Ward providing the pressure there. Smith, Portalesi, and cleared away under pressure. Mannion wins it, releases Curry on the left, whose cross into the area is claimed by Nicholas Lev. An offside flag has meant Cam Philpott that's Interline's free kick, which they won't mind as they look to run the clock down a bit. Played back to Davis. Rainey is Hole. Launches it forward, but offside. Mitch Smith is offside. And it's Hakoah who needs something in the next couple minutes to make it interesting again. And it's not going to come in that way as it goes out for a goal kick for Interlines. Davis launches it forward again. Portalesi. And he's fouled. Another free kick in good area for Inter. We have 3 minutes remaining in the second half. Reminder, Interlions lead 3-1. Which would give them their third straight victory and only their third win of the season. As a heavy challenge sees another play in the book with Hakoah to have a free kick when everything's sorted out. Which you suggest they would take long, but it's short. And then a long ball forward. Just a bit scrappy. And it's out for Hakoah, throwing about halfway into the attacking half. And it's now another foul leads to Interlions. Free kick inside the 18-yard box. Of course, this victory will also see Interlions move to within within 5 points of Hakoah, above them. And it's the first time this season they've really jumped out of that bottom two. Pending the result in North Taramara, of course. Inter with the ball, in control of the ball and of the scoreboard as it's released for James Andrianakos. Center. Eventually falls for Portalessi as he... an eventual shot is over the bar. As I believe we're just about at the referee's discretion with time added on. Hakoah chasing 2 goals, which will be quite something at this point. Ben Fuchs eventually strikes on goal, but it's over the bar. And it's an Interline's goal kick. Davis launches it forward. And it's Hakoah with the ball where they don't want it to be at this stage, and Nicky Lowe launches it forward. There's no Hakoah play on the end of it. Of course, Hakoah did feature in the cup midweek, so heavy legs could be a factor at this point, as Inter Lions have a chance to chase a 4th goal. Out to the left. Looking for Curry, but cleared away. And it's Ben Fuchs who releases Eli Shiard over the crossfield. Takes on his defender. And it's deflected out for a corner on that far side, as we're quickly running out of balls here. Corner delivered in. Falls to the far post. Headed back in. This is eventually cleared. And it's into Lions who take it forward. And it's out for Inter throw on halfway. A free kick in there after the resumption. And quite the appeal from the Interlions bench as well. Of course, while it is a break and play, we could update scores elsewhere. In injury time, Canterbury Bankstown hold a 2-0 lead over MacArthur Rams in their fixture. Northern Tigers have been held by Western City Rangers at North Turramurra. And Dulwich Hill lead Rydalmere 1-0. As the referee's whistle is blown, it's a good win for Inter Lions, who climb off the bottom of the table with the 3 points. They took a lead just before the break with 5 minutes in the first half remaining. James Curry to score over that. And they did enough in the second half to walk away with all 3 points. I've been Justin Smith. Thank you for joining me for this call on late notice as well. And on behalf of me and Nelson, our cameraman next to me, have a good night.